Yes, sir. So today I'll be briefing, just a small brief on this pyramid, benefits of pyramid protection and meditation. And yeah, let's start. In the meantime, I request all of them to get ready and as well as simultaneously listening. And yeah, let's start now. So pyramid protection, so what it does is it just enhances the energy from the universe. The basic of all the energy and the source of all energy, I believe, is Parabrahman, the central sun, as everybody calls it, the great central sun, which is just amazing. The whole universe is running on its power, and it's out there, and it's definitely out there because what we see in our day-to-day life or what we experience in our everyday life, it's all part of it. The great central sun. In Hinduism, we call the Parabrahman. And the energy which we put in this pyramid protection is purely that energy. Okay. And when we are putting our intention by asking the universe to guide us in being protected through this meditation of pyramid, we are just influencing our whole environment and our whole Markaba is getting influenced. Markaba is nothing but two pyramids upside. One is like this and one is like this, which forms the star. So it's somewhat just amazing. So if we take the first point for pyramid protection is it enhances the sense of security, you know, the security in the sense on all levels, on all koshas, and in all the realms. It makes sure that you stay protected in all the realms also. So the first and foremost thing for this pyramid protection is enhanced sense of security. And this you can sense by how it affects your stress levels or your anxiety or your vulnerabilities and all. And the second thing what this pyramid protection does is it works wonders in stress reductions by reducing your, you know, what they'll say, all the day-to-day lives flutters as we spoke earlier. And this definitely brings some calming and grounding effects to our field, which in turn elevates our well-being, and it acts like what they say, and it definitely acts like induced, and in turn it impacts your emotional well-being also, because at the end of the day, if we reduce all the things, we come down to our emotional wellness also. By applying this pyramid protection, we can make sure that we are protected emotionally also. Because I believe who all are here, we are like emotionally vulnerable. We leak out very easily. So this is where the best of the protection is required for. And the third thing is this pyramid protection acts like an energy shield. You know, we go to war, we have the shield. In modern days, we have a shield for our laptop antivirus. In the same way, we have to have shield for our energy and our aura. We have our own bubble, right? The whole existence of us is inside this bubble. So that energy is also protected. And we can say that it's your personal space. When someone from lower energy enters your personal space, you're able to feel the difference, right? Just don't feel something is not resonating. I need to move aside. If you're sensitive enough, that is the first thing which happens when a stranger comes. There are only two things when stranger approaches or they're in your field. One thing is you feel okay, or else you don't feel okay. There are only two things. And this in turn, how this pyramid protection works here means it's going to alter your situation. Like it might get delayed. You need to be somewhere, and by after applying the protection, you feel somewhat this hunch of waiting out. In my case, what I do is whenever I'm leaving for office, once I put the pyramid protection, sometimes I just feel like I should wait out for 2 minutes. You know, something is not feeling right. I wait out for 2 minutes and then I leave. And in the road also, like if you're mindful enough, you'll get the message like something is not okay. Let me just pull aside my vehicle and I'll just wait out. And this happened twice with me. And in the far like 200 meters ahead of mine, they had this collision. Two bikes collided. If I would have taken the decision of moving ahead, not listening to my intuition, I don't know, I could have ended up there. We never know. We have to trust our instincts. By putting this energy shields, what it happens is our intuition gets louder. It's always there. It just becomes loud enough to make it out, you know, make it out that you're getting the message. And this energy shield, it's also like the basic energy shield for you, wherein it also influences your life by bringing you to the right people at the right time. Certain experiences require that to happen also. Once you put this pyramid protection, you can be sure enough with the strong intention that only the people who are meant for your highest good are going to meet you. If you set this intention while putting the meditation, only those people are going to come in contact with you. And that moment you might not know. Okay, that encounters which will lead you in future, and in the future event when you look back and you'll connect the dots, like yes, that happened for this event to happen. Somewhere it's like everything will connect. And the next thing is your focus will be improved. And this in turn is correlated. How means if we are naturally focused, okay, we get distracted by all these energies around, because it might be many factors influencing us in our day-to-day life, and we are easily distracted also in this Kali Yuga. That is what it all boils down, right? So in that way, pyramid protection does help in improving your focus, improving your grasping capacity, or improving your listening capacity or talking capacity. It just opens all the indriyas, all the indriyas working at full potential will make you focused and efficient, very efficient. And that is how this pyramid protection is going to help you in your mental stability also. And the next thing is emotional balance. As I said earlier, when you're not coming in contact with all these negative energies, and obviously your aura is being protected, because your aura is going to stay inside the pyramid. It's not going to come out of pyramid, because you have to put the pyramid big enough so that you include all your Merkaba and your aura, everything inside the pyramid. That it should be that much big enough. Okay. You can overuse this. You can oversize your pyramid. It's not going to affect you in any manner. And I request you to overuse this pyramid protection, because there's no such thing called as too much of energy, universal energy. It's all like going home feeling. That's it. That's the one thing you're going to get after putting this pyramid protection. And you please don't constrain yourself while putting this pyramid. It shouldn't be small enough. It should be very big, so that all the things around you, at least like 5 feet big. If it is there, it's well and good, because that is how your all the things around you is protected in the minimal capacity. I know that Merkaba is very big and all, but 5 feet works wonders. And the next thing is, once you put this pyramid protection, you're going to get your visualization, or your ability to visualize will amplify. It's going to act like a catalyst. Catalyst in the sense the pyramid stays the same. Okay. The ones who are inside, they are going to feel a lot of changes. And this also helps in visualizing your skills to a greater extent, wherein nothing is out of limit. If you can visualize, you can manifest. They say that, right? If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. This is how the visualization will enhance by putting this pyramid protection around you. And it's going to go like into your pineal gland. Okay, that is your inner eye. Pyramid protection will go, and it will help your pineal gland to blossom. And once it opens, no, there's nothing like that. If it's closed, it's going to help you in open. If it's open, it's going to bloom little more by being inside this pyramid. And that is for sure, because the energy what this pyramid protection holds for a human being, it is that divine energy which is going to, transmit all the anxieties and everything. And we are going to convert all the things into whatever they say, divine intentions, or a divine energy, as we call it. And the next thing is your spiritual connection, which is again correlated. Once you put this pyramid protection, obviously your pineal gland is going to go a little bit easy on your body once it's relaxed or opened, and the connection to universe begins like this. It's instant, and this in turn will benefit you in your spiritual connection, wherein your own entourage will be there. For every human, there will be certain entourage in the sense, certain souls destined to help you out in this lifetime. Most of the time what happens is we don't acknowledge them. First and foremost thing, we forget them. It's part of this search school, I know. But still, they'll be there always, despite we acknowledging them, or even if we don't thank them, they'll always be there. By putting this pyramid protection, what happens is you're quieting, you're making the other noises, all the hitchkits and all, you're lowering them. By lowering them, all your inner voice gets elevated. When your inner voice gets elevated, the connection with the universe is instant. If you're sending, and you're able to receive also. and the spiritual connection. It is just amazing. Like, if you imagine, you have this mobile wire, right? Charger. In our day-to-day life, we are connected to universe like in a small charger wire in a normal life. So once you do that, and once you do this pyramid protection, you're establishing a tunnel. Okay, the wire this big, it becomes like a tunnel wherein you can go easily in and out. We don't need to constrain ourselves. And as we do all these things by creating the tunnel with the universe, all the what they'll say, everything starts aligning in your life because they're the ones in the control now. You pave the path for them to come. And obviously, if they're coming, they're going to make sure that you get best of it, right? And the next thing is you'll get better sleep by protecting your energy. Your brain will be at very ease. It will not take that much stress and all. And I'm sure once you apply this, you'll go through certain experiences for sure that you'll get to you'll develop this connection with the universe, which will make you at ease. You know, you'll not get into life in a very tug of war kind of mindset. You'll just be calm and you'll just go with the flow. That kind of trust will establish with the universe. That is for sure. And that's it. The main thing is positive affirmations. Of course, when you're getting this pyramid protection set for yourself or your loved ones, positive affirmations are must. And I'm sure Jiten sir will teach those affirmations. And that is how our pyramid protection works wonders. There's nothing called limit. We can't limit this and all. Only in your human level, we have this limit. Okay. Or as they say, 3 times a day, they ask us to take tablets to stay, to get well. But in this pyramid protection, there's nothing like that. You can overuse it. The more you use it, the more you glow. That's it. And yes, Jiten sir.
So the tunnel
Please.
thing is too actually a very good to catchy here. No,
Yes.
there's
Yes.
like always we feel like some mobile connection,
Wire.
mobile charging, a wire. Actually, we think of getting something. You just think of a tunnel of a
Yeah.
tunnel to the universe. Cosmic energy of tunnel is actually
Like
with your
flooding you
mind.
with the energy. Yes.
Flooding actually, yeah, that's the right word.
Right word.
Flooding with energy. Okay.
Yeah.
So never
Yes.
think a connection of the cable connection. It should be tunnel to your
We
office.
usually spray like this with a sprayer bottle. We just spray like this. But I'm asking you to get drenched in the universe energy.
That's
Yes.
actually cool. Okay.
Yes.